Welcome back to my channel. It's Lex. Before we get started, like, comment, go catch up on all my old videos because I just know y'all had better watch them. The views ain't even adding up, so I know y'all ain't watch them. The 2-3 questions I'm going to ask today are: 1, do you know or are you suffering from depression? 2, have you been diagnosed, or is it something you just kind of think you know? If you do, how do you deal with it on a day-to-day basis? So what I wanted to talk about today was how to be in friendships with people who have depression or anxiety or any mental illness for that matter. When I was going through the depression after my mom passed, it's not to say that my friends weren't there for me, but my friends weren't there for me how I would have expected them to be, how I needed them to be, how I wanted them to be. It was like my friends, there was some disconnect in between like what they did and what I got. A lot of people don't know how to be friends with people who have depression or anxiety. People don't know. Like, it could be overwhelming for the person who has the disease, let alone like their friends. So I just want to come and talk, give y'all some tips, some pointers on like how to handle friends who are going through mental illnesses. Tip number 1 is you need to understand that their space isn't them cutting you off, and it's not them not liking you, and it's not because they don't want to talk to you. Sometimes when you're going through that, you have to take time out for yourself. And don't let them isolate themselves too much to the point where it's like, okay, well, where is this bitch? Like, I haven't seen her in 8 years. Like, don't let it get to that point. But you have to allow them the space to heal. I see it on Twitter all the time. People are like, if you can not talk to me for weeks, are we really friends? And if we can't talk all day, like, do you really care about me? And I talk to my friends all day. That can be overwhelming for somebody who has depression or anxiety. Like, it's very, human interactions are overwhelming. It takes a lot of energy to get out of bed in the morning, let alone get out of bed and interact with people successfully. Give them their time. But this leads me to my next step. 2, check on your friends. Check on your strong friends, check on your dramatic friends, check on your sensitive friends, check on the ones who always have it together, check on the ones who never have it together. Check on your friends. You literally never know what they're going through. And if you really know your friends, don't let an I'm fine or I'm okay pass. Ask them things, like care about what they're going through. Like ask them like, okay, how have you been feeling lately? How are your classes going? What are your grades looking like? Where's your head at? Like, what are you struggling with? Give me 4 things I can pray for you about. Like, give me 4 of the main things that are causing you stress right now. There have been times where I've been at my lowest, and I mean my lowest, and nobody has hit me up because I'm the strong friend. I am the strong friend, but I still need people to check up on me, you know? Like, it would still help if I had people there for me. It would still help to have people who, like, had my back and cared about my well-being, because it's like, I can't do it on my own. I can't be the strong friend for all y'all and for me. Like, really check on them. I try to make it a point to text my friends at least once a week, once every 2 weeks, and just let them know, hey, I love y'all. I'm here for y'all if y'all need anything. Hey, love y'all. Good morning, y'all. Have a great week. Like, hey guys, try to make today the best day you can. Like, I try to make it my point that I communicate with my friends. I talk to my friends. I don't want my friends to ever feel as if though I'm not there for them. Checking on your friends is a huge thing. They just kind of, y'all always want people to be there for them, but you can never be there for other people. Everybody doesn't always have the words and have the mentality to ask for help. When I'm going through some shit, I don't know how to let people help me. I really don't know how to let people be there for me. You don't always have the words, or you don't always know what you need until somebody is there trying to give you options. Force them to do things. And I mean, like, force them to get up, go to class, force them to talk to you about their problems, force them to if you want to go out and have a girls' night, force them to get up and go to that girls' night. Like, when you're depressed, it's like you shut down, and it's like you kind of want to just isolate and be in your depressed state, and you just want to sit at home and just not necessarily sulk, but you just want to sit there in your hopelessness. Like, give them a sense of hope. Like, give them something to look forward to. Tell them like, yeah, I understand what you're going through, but we're going bowling on Friday. We're going. And it's not something you can cancel. It's not something you can back out of. We're going bowling on Friday. And it's just like things like little things like that, forcing them to be open and forcing them to like step out of that shell. It means the world. Like, just force them to do things outside of their comfort zone, because like I've always said this, you have to be uncomfortable before you get comfortable. And depression and anxiety aren't the only mental illnesses. Some friends have bipolar disorder. Some friends have freaking schizophrenia. Try to help them out of their depression, because it's easy to sit in the house and just wallow and feel as if that's all you have to look forward to is coming home to your depression. You have to understand how to handle your friend when they are in their manic episodes or when they are in their low depressed episodes. You have to be understanding. Do not take it personal when they're going through what they're going through. They may be like, I don't have any friends, everybody hates me, life sucks, nobody's there for me. Understand them. Don't make your friend feel like they're crazy for feeling how they're feeling. Don't invalidate your friend's feelings. I see it a lot where people are just like,
y'all don't have depression, y'all are just sad, or y'all are this, or da-da-da-da, or just make yourself feel better. And people want to say, just be positive and just change your mindset. But
it's just like, if it was as easy as just thinking happy thoughts to be happy, I would think happy thoughts and I would be happy. God can do anything. Don't get me wrong. God can do anything. If somebody's coming to you and they're like, oh, I have depression, don't just tell them pray about it. That is the most frustrating thing ever, because some depressions are literally chemical imbalances. Some depressions are things that people can't just fix with the prayers. Be genuine. Like, don't ever invalidate your friend's feelings by just telling them, if you prayed more, that wouldn't happen to you, or if you had a better relationship with God, it wouldn't be like that. Because that's just condescending. Give me steps. Like, I'm a steps person. Steps give me something to look forward to, because it's just like, okay, once I get past this step, I get to this step, and once I get past this step, I get there, and once I get here, I'm done. Don't just be like, pray about it and wait till it goes away. Like, don't do that. Or don't just tell them, just think happy thoughts and just change your mindset, because it's not that easy. Like, give your friends genuine options and don't invalidate their feelings. Like, if your friend comes to you and is like, look, I want to kill myself, I hate my life, nothing goes right, don't sit up there and tell them, you have so much to be happy for and so many people care about you, and why would you ever want to do that to yourself? Because it's not about you and it's not about the people around them. And that's one thing that I feel like people don't realize. If I'm depressed, I am not depressed because not enough people love me. I'm depressed because I don't love myself. So depression isn't about you. It's not about everybody around you. It's not about what everyone else feels. It's about how you feel about yourself, and it's about how you need to work with yourself and get yourself to a better point. It's really not just as simple as getting up and thinking good things. So don't invalidate their feelings. That's step one. Don't make them feel crazy. Yeah, don't make people feel crazy for feeling how they feel. If I feel a certain type of way, I'm gonna feel that way, and it's okay to feel however I'm feeling. It's okay to have emotions, and it's okay to express my emotions. You just can't let your emotions consume you, and you can't let your emotions be the only thing that happens throughout the day. Another thing is just do research. Just do some research. Just doing a simple Google search of depression would give you all the knowledge and give you a lot of insight on what your friend is going through and how to help your friends. Encourage your friends to seek professional help. Some things are, like I said, some depressions are seasonal, some things are situational. But a lot of us are really battling some demons inside that we can't handle on our own. A lot of us are going through things that a simple mentality change can't help. Go get help. Go talk to somebody professionally. There's thousands of helplines. I can leave some help centers down below because I've used them before. Suicide prevention lines. There are plenty of people out there who want to help you. So go get the help if you need the help. Don't ever feel like you have to do it on your own. What they're going through, it might not be forever, but it's a big thing to them, and it seems like forever to them. Because when you're in the midst of your depression and when you're in the center of your depression, it really feels like nothing works. This is the end all be all. Like, this is it. This is it for me. Like, this is depression, and this is what I have to deal with for the rest of my life. So just encourage your friends to seek help. Like, be the help for them. Get some professional opinions on the side, and then bring it back to them. Like, be there for your friends. That's the most important thing to do when you have a friend with a mental illness, is to be there for them. And they might not know how they need you to be there for them, and you might not know how to be there for them, but you need to be there in the center of it all. Like, don't leave your friend hanging. And it might seem like they don't appreciate you at the time, but they're going through depression. Like, they don't feel good. Like, and I'm not saying depression gives you an excuse to be a horrible friend or anything like that, but like, y'all have to be understanding. Like, put yourself in their shoes. If you really felt like it was you versus the world, you would want somebody on your side. Yeah, those are my tips. Those are some things I wish my friends could have known or could have had knowledge of when I was going through my depression. I'm taking it day by day. That's all I have to say. I'm taking it day by day, and I'm just letting God lead me in the positive direction. It's definitely not as bad as it could be, but I'm not perfect, and everything ain't all peaches and cream. You never know what somebody is going through. I feel like I talked about this in my Trust the Process video. When I was going through my grief, it felt like it was scary to think that I was out in this world and nobody knew what I was going through. Nobody understood the amount of pain I was in. It just felt like nobody understood my pain. So try to understand your friend and try to be there for them, and try to be that shoulder for them, because everybody needs a shoulder. Even your strongest friend needs somebody to lean on. It's not personal. Don't take it personal. Like I said, make sure you go back and answer the questions that I had asked in the beginning. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.